Right now, entrepreneurs of color take center stage during the 6th annual Madison Black Business Awards show.
Plus, Planned Parenthood of Wisconsin wants the state Supreme Court to determine if abortion access is a constitutionally protected right.
And panelists discuss the future of Madison State Street ahead of plans to put in a pedestrian mall for 3 street blocks this year. It's all ahead on News 3 Now at 10. Well, we hope you got to spend some time outside today. The temperatures gave us a taste of some potentially record-setting temperatures for early next week.
But with that also comes the possibility of some severe weather as well. Meteorologist Alex Harrington is tracking all of that in his first warn forecast. Alex?
Yeah, Charlotte and Eric, just when you would think February 8th having historic severe weather is historic enough, we might end the month of February on Tuesday, February 27th with yet another severe weather event. And we're tracking that right now. Alert day conditions expected Tuesday afternoon and evening for high winds, hail, the possibility of an isolated tornado. And we have been tracking this on the First Warn weather team since last Friday. And now we're getting more and more confident that this may materialize as a severe weather potential. There are some lacking conditions and there are some factors that we need to consider. We are thinking that the thunderstorm threat is likely. Record warm temperatures, as you were saying, Eric, looks likely as well. The wind shear, the winds higher up in the sky and the twisting winds as you go up in the sky will also be present on Tuesday. But what we're watching, some of the uncertainties, will we get enough moisture? Will it get cooler, meaning will that cold front come through at not the right time? So those are some of the factors that will all need to come into play on Tuesday for this potential alert day conditions to materialize. And of course, we'll be keeping an eye on that. Mild out here right now. Look at this, still near 50 degrees, 46 in Madison, 47 in Middleton, and hanging on to the upper 40s to right around 50 at 10 o'clock at night at the end of February. As we continue to plan the rest of your night going on into your Friday, temperatures will get up on your Friday to 40 degrees, but they will take a tumble, and we could be looking at snow on Friday. Tracking that, too, coming up.
Brand new at 10, Fitchburg firefighters say no one was hurt after a building off County Highway B caught fire this afternoon. Fire crews arrived to find smoke in the building. They quickly extinguished it. The building suffered minor fire damage. Tonight, fire investigators are working to determine what would have caused it. Police this morning arrested a woman who they say was a suspect in 2 Madison area bank robberies yesterday.
The 38-year-old woman led officers on a pursuit this morning after being spotted starting in the town of Dunn. Authorities say she tried robbing the Old National Bank in Madison on the west side on Raymond Road early yesterday morning, but left without any money. About an hour later, they say she entered the Associated Bank in Fitchburg on Fish Hatchery Road, demanded money, and left with an unknown amount. Tire deflation devices were used to stop her vehicle. She was taken into custody, and we are not naming her as she has not yet been formally charged. Authorities in Manitowoc County say they've arrested 2 people, including the mother of Elijah View.
Search parties continue to look for him. The 3-year-old boy has been missing from Two Rivers since Tuesday morning, triggering an Amber Alert there. Vu was last seen at 8 o'clock that morning. He's about 3 feet tall, weighing 45 pounds. Elijah was last seen wearing gray sweatpants, a dark-colored long-sleeved shirt, and red and green dinosaur slip-on shoes.
Now, his mother, Katrina Bauer, is being held on suspicion of child neglect. She could appear in court to face charges tomorrow. Another man whose address in court records matches where the boy was last seen is expected to be in court on child neglect charges as well.
The latest Marquette Law School poll has former President Donald Trump with a slight lead over President Joe Biden. Trump leads Biden 51% to 49% in a poll of 882 registered voters nationwide. Since its first of the election cycle last May, it is important to note this poll has a margin of error of plus or minus 4.5 percentage points. The poll also shows Nikki Haley leading President Biden in a hypothetical matchup by 16 points. 58% to 42%. Today, Planned Parenthood of Wisconsin filed a petition with the state Supreme Court asking it to make abortion access a constitutional right.
Now, this marks the second major case on abortion in Wisconsin. Back in December, a Dane County judge threw out the 1849 law that bans abortion in Wisconsin. This new lawsuit goes a bit further. Planned Parenthood asking the high court to not just throw out a law, but create a new constitutional right to abortion in Wisconsin.
It deals directly with people's liberties. So when there's an issue of statewide importance that is likely to recur without a decision from the Wisconsin Supreme Court and that deals with people's liberties.
The court is controlled by a liberal majority and could be expected to rule in Planned Parenthood's favor. Brand new at 10 city officials spoke with downtown Madison business leaders this morning. Part of a discussion on the future of State Street ahead of an experimental pedestrian mall going in later this year. It was hosted at the Edgewater by Downtown Madison Inc., city leaders, UW-Madison officials, and others. They spoke about the importance that State Street plays in connecting our community.
As an undergrad and a Badger, I remember living off campus, walking down State Street every day. I'd get my coffee, I'd get my cookies or muffins at Jamie's and go to class. And it's where you met with your friends. It's where you interacted with the businesses. It's where you did shopping. So it's really, really important that that's maintained.
Well, the pedestrian mall would take up the 400 through 600 blocks of State Street and will be closed to non-emergency vehicle traffic.
Also new tonight, Madison's Optimist Club is celebrating 100 years of service and is in search of some new members. If you're not sure what the Optimist Club is, it's a volunteer organization that helps youth in our communities. The Madison Club, founded in 1924, has 50 members, but is looking for more to build up its membership.
We do a lot with not very many people. If we have more people, we can do even more.
Anyone interested in learning more about Madison's chapter of the Optimist Club should visit optimist.org. A demolition in Whitewater is carving a path for major growth in the city, and it begins with an Aldi supermarket. According to the U.S. Department of Agriculture, the city of Whitewater is a designated food desert, meaning a significant percentage of the city's population does not have easy access to affordable and nutritious food. With an increasingly immigrant population in the city, officials hope this new Aldi can help provide more easily accessible nutrition to their growing community. For 6 years, Madison's Black Chamber of Commerce has been putting the spotlight on entrepreneurs of color at their Black Business Awards.
And tonight, they took the spotlight part literally with a Hollywood-themed event. Armand Rahman has more from the red carpet. Armand?
Eric and Charlotte, on their website, the Black Chamber of Commerce lists 53 member businesses that are Black-owned in a variety of different categories like automotive and entertainment. Some won awards tonight, but they all got the chance to make center stage. The paparazzi flashed pictures of each business owner of color who had their chance to walk the red carpet like a celebrity. Because the real star of the night was
Black excellence. We feel so welcomed.
The Black Chamber of Commerce went to the community to see who they felt deserved an award. They got back 750 nominations, showing the weight of these entrepreneurs' contributions.
I think this is shining a light on the wonderful and talented Black entrepreneurs. Yes, the underdogs, the smaller people that's not like, making millions of dollars a year, but are very important in our community.
Awards were given out in 12 categories, from media to retail to hair care trailblazer.
I love what I do. I love making people feel beautiful and educating people about their hair care.
Cosmetologist Andrea Booker won the award for that category. She started her business Treajour LLC last July, selling hair care tools and products.
My granddaughter passed away at 11 days old in 2022. Her name was Treasure. And it was a lot of tragedy in our family. And I just wanted to, I was thinking of doing this anyway, and I just wanted to give our family something to be happy about.
Support was an essential part of networking at the event for business owners who say they face additional challenges as people of color.
We have to also pat ourselves on the back even when we're not doing good and when we're doing well. So just to critique and just, be our own support system.
And the Hollywood treatment also gave them a boost to go back and serve their communities.
It's very inspirational.
The guests also got a chance to look at the Black Wall Street Marketplace and Art Exhibit, which will be free to the public tomorrow at Monona Terrace from 2 to 4:30.
If AT&T is your cellular provider, hopefully by now your service has been restored. An outage this morning affected tens of thousands of customers. Some users report waking up to SOS messages. Others had no connection at all beyond using Wi-Fi to send and receive messages. There's no indication the outage was caused by a cyber attack or other malicious activity.
For the first time in more than a half century, an American spacecraft has landed on the moon. Transmissions from the moon lander Odysseus indicated that it touched down on the lunar surface 5:20 7:23 Central Time tonight. It marks the first time a U.S. spacecraft has landed on the moon since Apollo 17. That was 52 years ago. The first time ever that a lander built by a private company has successfully made that trip. It started with an award-worthy idea for the Gray family here in Madison.
Nearly 50 years later, they've come up with another winner. Don't miss this special Do Something Good story next.
You're watching News 3 Now at 10. Winner of the Best Evening Newscast by the Wisconsin Broadcasters Association.
For the second year in a row, Chevy Equinox has been ranked by J.D. Power #1 in new vehicle quality for compact SUVs. In other words, it's really good, right from the start. Chevy Equinox.
Do that again.
Connected by OnStar. Qualified lessees can get this Equinox for around $269 a month.
See your Badgerland Chevy dealer today.
The Build, Remodel, and Landscape Show is coming, and admission is free. Make contacts, hire contractors at the Build, Remodel, and Landscape Show. Shop, compare, and save big. This Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, only at the Monona Terrace Convention Center.
At Blaine's Farm and Fleet, we get you quality name brand workwear and footwear because we get you. From the farm to the job site to your own backyard, we have great deals on your favorite rugged styles for spring. Right now, earn $50 in Carhartt bucks when you spend $200 on Carhartt gear, $100 off these men's cat work boots. And while you're in for workwear, save on 5 gallons of Blaine's diesel oil, $64.99. Rewards members save an extra $5. Plus, don't miss this weekend's free snack sampling event. See farmandfleet.com.
Stay ahead of your moderate to severe eczema and show off clearer skin and less itch with Dupixent, the #1 prescribed biologic by dermatologists and allergists that helps heal your skin from within. Serious allergic reactions can occur that can be severe. Tell your doctor about new or worsening eye problems such as eye pain or vision changes, including blurred vision, joint aches and pain, or a parasitic infection. Don't change or stop asthma medicines without talking to your doctor. Ask your eczema specialist about Dupixent.
Wisco Home Goods welcomes you to fall in love this Valentine's Day. Find the perfect gift for your spouse, gal pals, or amazing mothers. Give the gift of handsomely scented soy candles, locally crafted and made with pride.
Watch the Bucks return to broadcast TV when they take on the T-Wolves on your new local home for select Bucks games. Don't miss a second of the action as the Greek Freak heads to Minnesota to tangle with one of the top teams in the West. It's a Twin Cities showdown. Bucks, T-Wolves on your new local home for select Milwaukee Bucks games. Friday at 9 here on WISC TV3.
It's an HGTV week party on the Jennifer Hudson Show. We kick things off with the Property Brothers, plus a design demo with Lil Jon. Then the stars of Fixer to Fabulous, Dave and Jenny Mars.
On the next Jennifer Hudson Show at 3. You're watching News 3 Now at 10. Moving forward.
Almost every one of us, hopefully, has received a trophy at some point in our lives. Maybe first place in the spelling bee, maybe second place in a marathon.
World's best mom? Okay, I never got that one. No,
didn't think so.
But anyway, a world's best family trophy should indeed go to the Grays of Madison for helping our planet and doing something good.
Our first set was $60 trophy order. And we thought, oh my Lord, we're going to be rich for sure.
That was nearly 5 decades ago when Donna and Dave Gray opened Total Trophy Company out of their garage in Lake, Wisconsin.
And we made them from scratch.
They started the company that way too, infusing their creativity, fun, and personal values and beliefs into what would become a family business now located in Madison.
From day one, Dave and I, at the very beginning, before any of our family joined us, we have always believed in giving back. And it's just a fact of life. You get what you give.
For this duo, it's always about recognition, acknowledgement, and appreciation. It's the foundation of what's now known as Total Awards and Promotions. And just as the hardware has evolved over the decades, so has the Grays business.
Our mission is that, first of all, that nothing should go in the landfill. It's ridiculous because it doesn't disintegrate.
Well, the marble is millions of years old. How long do you think it's going to take to rust and go away?
Recycling has been part of their practice for more than 36 years, but now with the help of daughter Janet.
There's enough trophies in our basements and attics in America that nobody has to make a new trophy. If we just shared them, if we moved them around, and nobody wants to take a trophy and throw it away. It's really hard to do that. There's so much honor in that trophy. And so we've done something. It makes people feel so good.
Welcome to the National Trophy Recycling Program, Total Awards nonprofit.
You'll never come into a space like this. I don't even know of one in America.
Every week, Janet receives 10 to 15 boxes of trophies to be recycled. Each box can contain up to 25 pieces. And then the work begins to save the planet and the budgets of other nonprofits.
What we're doing is we're keeping all the good parts, the columns, the marble bases. We're keeping all that marble from going to the landfills, the rods, the figures. So if a trophy has any part that's bad, we take it apart to use the parts.
Half of the 3,000 square foot showroom is filled with thousands of trophies ready to go.
We have 2 tellies. Yes, we do. These are probably our 10th tellies. We've had Clios. We just sold the Clios.
Just about everything is for sale to the public and free for nonprofits. And if you like to make things, they've got something for you, too.
So those things that we can't reuse or recycle, maybe somebody can make it into something else. Thank you so much for coming all this way. We appreciate it. Thank you. Bye-bye. It feels great. It feels great that we're doing something, that we're keeping all of this stuff from going to the landfill is very important. But I think it's also about appreciation. It gives us the opportunity to have a second round of appreciation.
An opportunity to show the world and the people around us they matter. After all, in the business of appreciation, there are only winners. Gray family, as always, thank you, dear ones, for doing something good. If you are interested in donating your unwanted trophies or if you're a nonprofit who needs some, find this story later on channel3000.com. We'll have a link to Total Awards Trophy Recycling Service page, which contains very detailed information. Now, if you're interested in purchasing any of the secondhand trophies at a big discount, you are welcome to stop by the first Saturday of every month from 9 a.m. to 1 p.m. The next one is March 2nd.
Great job. I love that story. The Grays are great people. Madison's Best Chef of 2024, speaking of awards, is showing us why she received this honor. Our sister publication, Madison Magazine, awarded chef Jamie Brown Sukasumi with the title. Her Willie Street restaurant, Ahan, serves traditional Laotian flavors with a modern twist and family flair. We caught up with Chef Jamie earlier today. She showed off her culinary skills in front of the camera with 2 dishes. One recipe she created when she opened Ahan back in 2020, and another that's been around a lot longer, passed down through 3 generations of her family.
To share like the flavors and things that come from my culture, I feel is really special, and to learn those recipes and techniques from my mom, you know, is like really, really special. To be able to, you know, create authentic flavors but present it in a modern way is like, you know, a really cool way to spread awareness about, you know, Laos and my culture.
And you can read our sister publication, Madison Magazine's 10-page spread on Jamie. That's in next month's edition. Time for another check of your First Warn forecast. Here is meteorologist Alex Harrington. Alex?
Thanks, Eric. Yep, we are tracking plenty here in the First Warn weather team. First, cooler weather, brief blip of winter-like weather Friday afternoon going into Friday evening. Then we're right back to the warm weather. Record highs expected next Tuesday. And then again, the continuation of us tracking the potential for alert day conditions on Tuesday. More on that in just a moment. But heads up on your Friday afternoon going into your Friday evening. Could be looking at some lowered visibilities. Slow it on down as we have some snow showers that will start up on your Friday afternoon and end early on your Friday evening. So could see some reduced visibilities. And we see that here with our future track models. We get to noon, we see this little kink in the winds here from the Dells to Madison to Janesville. That's the cold front actually coming in from the north and from the east, bringing that band of rain and then perhaps a couple of snow showers. Temperatures then will start to really take a nosedive after that. It'll be much colder as we go on into your Friday night on gusty winds, and it will stay cold on your Saturday too. Here in Dane County, maybe a rain shower around noon, but watch how quickly that changes over to snow showers as we carry on towards that rush hour with a strong northeast breeze out there. Temperatures in the 30s. Not expecting accumulation with this. However, the reduced visibilities and the gusty winds could make driving a little bit on the tricky side on your Friday afternoon, but those snow showers, they're out of here by the time we get towards 10 o'clock on your Friday night. Then as we carry on into the future, we're tracking record warmth building back into the forecast. As early as Monday, we could be pushing a record of near 60 degrees. We likely are going to crack the record on your Tuesday. Back in 1976 at 58 degrees, we're going for 65. When you got temperatures this warm in February, something is probably brewing. Alert day conditions that we've been tracking here for days now do look like they will materialize here, provided the storm track doesn't change and provided we get the moisture and the cold front to come through right at the right time. This would be Tuesday afternoon and evening for hail, high winds, and the potential of a tornado or two. And to get the Storm Prediction Center to issue a outlook, and it's closing in, getting closer to southern Wisconsin, this close to the event, which is 5 days out, let alone in February. That's really unprecedented. And again, we could be looking at 2 severe weather events if this does materialize in the month of February, where we had the tornado back on February 8th. This is a breakdown on what the First Warn Weather Team has been looking at over the course of the past couple days. First to warn, weather models still showing consistency through next Tuesday, and we're watching the track of the storm, and that cold front has to come through right at the right time. Speaking of severe weather, there is an opportunity to learn about severe weather. Chief Meteorologist Gary Canalti will be giving a talk this Saturday at the Dark Skies Severe Weather Seminar. That's 9 a.m. to 4 p.m. this Saturday at Madison College. Again, good opportunity to learn about severe weather because we may have that severe weather potential on Tuesday with alert day conditions cooling off after that weather system, but we're right back up to spring-like temperatures the following weekend.
All right, Alex, thank you. The Milwaukee Bucks are coming to WISC-TV tomorrow night at 9. The Deer will travel to Minnesota to take on the Timberwolves, the first of 10 games that'll air on WISC-TV and Television Wisconsin. Since the first game is on WISC-TV, we will be moving our 10 o'clock news to Television Wisconsin tomorrow. That's 3.2 over the air. You can also find that channel on Spectrum and DirecTV.
And coming up in sports, moving on to the semifinals. Which local wrestlers survived day 1 of the state tournament? Find out next on News 3 Now.
News 3 Now First Warn Weather is brought to you by Lazy Boy Home Furnishings and Decor.
Discover a shopping and design experience as comfortable as the furniture. Lazy Boy Home Furnishings and Decor. Schedule your free design consultation today.
This is Ford Truck Month. With amazing offers across an amazing lineup of Ford trucks. Make way for the event that only comes around once a year, featuring the new 2024 Ford F-150 and Super Duty, the North American Truck of the Year. Get ready and get to Ford Truck Month. Now get an F-150 with 1.9% APR for 72 months, plus $1,000 trade assist cash. See your Wisconsin Ford dealer.
Can your roof handle our Wisconsin winters? If you're tired of repairing leaks and replacing shingles after each storm, call us, the metal experts at Sweeto Metal Roofing.
Sweeto Metal Roofing, the last roof you'll ever need.
Habitat homes are not free. They're built and bought by hardworking families just like yours. Families with jobs, dreams, and a strong determination to create a better future. With stable homes, they can invest more in their health, education, community, and beyond.
Ready to transform your skin in one simple step? Introducing Paula's Choice Mandelic and Lactic Acid AHA Liquid Exfoliant. 100% soft smoother, softer, brighter skin. Resurface texture and tone, and promote healthy cell turnover without irritation. The next level of exfoliation is here. Available at Paula's Choice and Sephora.
It's the Hy-Vee BOGO sale this Friday through Sunday. Buy one, get one free on Blue Bunny frozen desserts. Buy one, get one free on marinated pork loin fillets or tenderloins. Buy one, get one free on Doritos. Buy one, get one free on 7-Up 6-packs. Buy one, get one free on Hy-Vee potato chips. And buy one, get one free on Hy-Vee cottage cheese. Don't miss the Hy-Vee BOGO sale this Friday through Sunday. Only at Hy-Vee.
Attention Wisconsin residents. If you're looking for individual or family dental coverage and want a dental plan that fits your needs, Momentum Insurance can help. We are a locally owned Madison-based insurance company and a trusted provider of all dental insurance needs with friendly, helpful customer service and high value in coverage and cost. To learn more or enroll, visit our website, MomentumPlans.com. That's MomentumPlans.com. Momentum Plans, dental insurance you can smile about.
This is a real person seeking a solution to a real problem.
Hi, fine, how are you?
Welcome to the Good Feet store. How can I help?
I have plantar fasciitis. My knees hurt, my hips hurt.
Then she was personally fit with Good Feet arch supports.
I don't feel any pain anywhere.
Good.
Seriously, no pain in my knees, my hips, nothing. This is amazing. I don't want to take them off. It just feels like I'm in heaven. Oh, you're a blessing in disguise.
Try them for yourself with a free arch support fitting at the Good Feet store.
It's the final regular season series for the Wisconsin women's hockey team, and it's a massive one. It's a national championship rematch in a battle of the top two teams in the country, with Ohio State coming to town. The Buckeyes swept the Badgers way back in November, but a lot has changed since then. Both teams enter on 15-game win streaks, and Mark Johnson's team knows they're a much better team than the one that laced up the skates back in Columbus.
We just got more comfortable with each other, so I think going into this one, we're just kind of ready to go even more than we were then. I just think we're more put together and brought together.
A lot of the individuals on our team are peaking at the right time. It just takes time when you have a young team and you have different people coming together. Like the beginning of the season, that's a really tough challenge to go to Ohio State and play. So we're definitely a different team than we were back then.
Staying on the ice on this date 44 years ago, Mark Johnson led Team USA to a big-time upset against the Soviet Union in 1980. Johnson scored 2 goals in the Miracle on Ice, which sent the U.S. onto the gold medal game, where Johnson scored again to help Team USA win gold. The Madison native finished with a team-high 11 points in the 1980 Olympics. There's no way around it. It hasn't been Wisconsin's month on the court. The Badgers are just 2-5 since the calendar turned to February. But things might be looking up. They just beat Maryland and now have a week in between games to get ready for that final stretch run. But a week off does not mean Greg Gard's squad will be taking it easy until they head to Indiana.
They're going to sit around and, lay on the couch and eat chips for a week. We'll be getting after it, and sometimes our practices are a little more heated than games are when we start, put the clock on and start keeping score, and guys don't like to lose, so they'll get after each other, and we'll make sure we try to continue to stay in sync now that we're hopefully playing a little better.
To the mat we go. Day one of the state wrestling tournament. Girls quarterfinals at 107. Fenimore's Brooklyn Lowell was in control from the start. She pins her way to the semifinals with a third period fall. Lowell is one of 2 Golden Eagles moving on to Friday night. Fort Atkinson's Haley Fletcher also dominated. The near fall there en route to a 12-2 major, and she's on to the 120-pound semis. Her opponent, Mineral Point's Delia Collins. The Pointer sophomore wins with a second period pin. And then at 126, Milton's Maddie Peach wasted no time. The fall in just 67 seconds sends her to Friday's semifinals. We're back after this.
There's never been a better time to switch to Spectrum. Spectrum Internet offers speed and reliability, while advanced Wi-Fi gives you best-in-class security for all your connected devices. And Spectrum Mobile delivers unlimited talk, text, and data with nationwide 5G included. Switch now and get Spectrum Internet for $49.99, plus advanced Wi-Fi and 1 Spectrum Mobile Unlimited line free for 12 months. Start saving today. Visit Spectrum.com, a Spectrum store, or scan to call now.
There it is. That feeling you get when you can do more with less asthma. It starts with Dupixent. Dupixent is not for sudden breathing problems. It's an add-on treatment for specific types of moderate to severe asthma and can help improve lung function for better breathing in as little as 2 weeks. Dupixent helps prevent asthma attacks and can even reduce or eliminate oral steroids. Can you picture it? Dupixent can cause allergic reactions that can be severe. Get help right away if you have rash, chest pain, worsening shortness of breath, tingling, or numbness in your limbs. Tell your doctor about new or worsening joint aches and pain or a parasitic infection. Don't change or stop asthma medicines, including steroids, without talking to your doctor. Who knows what you can do when you do more with less asthma? Ask your doctor about Dupixent, the most prescribed biologic for asthma.
Save on big projects. Menards 11% off everything is happening now. Don't miss out. Complete your laundry room. Save 11% on Clearview cabinetry. Transform your home with 11% off new Mastercraft doors. Build your dream deck and get 11% off Ultra Deck composite decking. Or go even bigger and get 11% off a whole house. There's no limit to what you can save. Menards 11% off everything is happening now.
Save big money at Menards.
Interested in an electric vehicle? Bergstrom has the largest selection of electric vehicles and a team you can trust. Buy with confidence and complete peace of mind from Wisconsin's #1 automotive retailer. Bergstrom Automotive, driven to deliver gas, hybrid, or electric.
The Bulls Bands and Barrels Tour returns to the Alliant Energy Center on Saturday, February 24th, 7 p.m. Featuring bull riding, barrel racing, freestyle bullfighting with a live performance by Ian Munson. Bulls Bands and Barrels, Saturday, February 24th, 7 p.m. Alliant Energy Center.
Pick and Save always gives you more ways to save on top of our lower than low prices. And when you download the Pick and Save app, you can enjoy over $500 in savings every week with digital coupons and earn fuel points to save up to $1 per gallon at the pump. With a Boost membership, you'll save even more with double fuel points and free delivery. Discover more ways to save big every day. Pick and Save, fresh for everyone.
The Emmy Award-winning News 3 Now this morning, weekdays.
I just wanted to create an episode of The Late Show.
Colbert's got Christopher Nolan tonight on CBS.
And Alex is back. One final check of the forecast.
Yeah, tale of two seasons. First, we get winter tomorrow, so be on the lookout tomorrow afternoon. We could be looking at the possibility of some snow showers with reduced visibilities. Not expecting much in the way of accumulation, but still enough with those gusty winds. Might need to slow it on down for your Friday afternoon going into the evening hours. Then we turn to spring. We've got alert day conditions we're tracking for Tuesday for the potential for severe thunderstorms. Could be looking at hail, high winds, maybe the possibility of an isolated tornado as we go on into that Tuesday with record high temperatures up near 65. We go back to winter Wednesday and Thursday, and then back to spring in the following weekend. So it's just between two seasons there, winter and spring, winter and spring.
Oh, 65.
I know. You'll
Right.
feel good.
All right.
Yeah.
Well, thanks for joining us for News 3 Now at 10.
Do something good, and we'll see you back here tomorrow.